Hey guys, how you doing? I wanted to make a video. Union comes out in literally 10 minutes and counting. So I'm filming this video yesterday, Friday. It comes out on Saturday. You get it. You understand how these things work. Sorry that I look like a pretentious vest man. I've just got back from the gym and I wanted to put this out and I wanted to film it just before it comes out. Union as a song, a lot of people have been asking me, there's quite a strong message behind this, and a lot of people have been asking if I would explain the message. The answer is yes. A lot of people think that because I've been traveling around talking about bullying, that the song is about that, having someone to get you through a hard time. Yes, that's a big part of it. Don't get me wrong, it's great and everyone does have someone to get them through a hard time. Never feel you're on your own, of course, but the actual song has a much deeper meaning. Most of the time, a lot of my songs are just me thinking about girls and writing about being an awkward human being and getting girls, trying to get girls, getting ignored by girls. With hair like this, you can understand why. This is gonna be hard to talk about, so bear with me. I'm gonna completely open up with you guys right now. So grab a coffee, grab some tissues, and prepare for the story. As many of you know, I was born in Devon, right down in the southwest of England. Nothing happens where I was born, in a cute little place called Torbay. Not much goes on, but it's a really nice place to grow up when you're really young. Now, the house that I grew up in, my family house, I was really lucky. My mum and dad were busy growing up, business owners, things like that. They do a lot of stuff. My mum and dad are like the best parents ever, by the way, just to point this out. They are incredible. My nan was basically like my second mum growing up. My nan lived with us. It was amazing. She's been a massive part of my life. I miss her very much every single day, as I'm sure a lot of you can imagine who know about losing someone. But when I was recording this entire album, I had a song. All of the other songs were done, basically. They were ready, they were done. There was a song, unnamed, that's Union. It wasn't the way it was now, but it was a lot more upbeat, different lyrics, the works. You know when you have a song and you half-ass that song because you want an extra filler song for the album? I didn't want to do that. I wasn't happy with this song, but I loved the chord progression. So we took it from a guitar, put it on a piano, and it really started to come to life, and then bits changed and we kind of started to feel singing rhythms and really start to fill out this track. My nan at this point had cancer. She actually had esophageal cancer in her throat. So this is not easy to bring up and talk about. She was basically my second mum growing up. We were such a close family, but she was such a healthy person. We live up a lot of steps. She would travel up those steps every day. She'd walk her dog constantly up in the fields. She was a really inspiring elderly person. It was so nice to see. She was dealing with this really well. She had cancer, but she was, treatment, chemotherapy. She was really doing really well with all of this stuff. She was beating it, but at the same time, chemotherapy when you're that age takes its toll a lot more than when you're younger. And don't get me wrong, if you've ever been through cancer, you'll know that chemotherapy is not an easy thing to endure. So I went back to London. I was recording constantly. I was up and down. It was a very stressful but rewarding time of my life. And we were back up in the studio, sitting down, piano around, really trying to fill out this track. And then I got a phone call from my mum, who basically told me that the doctors had upped my nan's dosage of chemotherapy because she was dealing with it really well. And what had actually happened was her stomach burst because of it. I got a phone call from my mum telling us that she wouldn't last very long at all, like she was gonna die, and she was gonna die, and I was stuck in London. I was stuck like 3.5 hours away. I didn't know what to do, and if you know London traffic, I was stuck a lot longer than 3.5 hours away. I had to make a decision. Either I stayed in London and I finished this song, or I got in my car and I drove back and I tried to make it back in time so I could see off my nan. I actually got in the car, I drove, but I didn't make it back in time, and sadly my nan had passed by the time we got back. I felt really guilty about that for quite a long time, and I think the point of Union and why it got so powerful was I would have never got through that without my family. I would have never got through that without people around me. Basically felt like I'd lost my second mum, my surrogate mum. I felt like I'd lost a massive part of my life. My heart, someone who'd been there my entire life. It was hard, but my family being there for me and multiple friends being there and even you guys being there for me online really helped push me through this. The message of the song is that everyone has someone to get them through a hard time, and you're never alone at your darkest of days. They are there to make you the person you are now. They happen for a reason. Don't see anything as a negative, basically. Everything can have a positive outcome. I think that's one thing this year has taught me. And the song definitely got better because of that experience. Obviously, it's not an experience that I wanted to happen. It's a message I want to keep alive and keep keep out there. It's something that I'm very, oh God, I hate talking about this. It makes me really emotional. I feel like my heart is going to explode. The message I'm trying to push out with this song is just, if you're going through something, everyone has someone there getting through a hard time. I know it's something I say a lot, but make sure you talk to people. Don't bottle things up alone. This song, I hope, can help a lot of people. Please share it if you enjoyed it. Go and pre-order the album. If you have any stories about having a hard time and someone really positively getting you through that, please post them in the description below, because I want other people to get that everyone has someone to get them through a hard time. It's a union between you and other people that gets us through this hell that they call life. And I'm joking, there's amazing experiences in life, but there are hellish moments, and it's those people around you, you people online, that guide me even through hard times. For me, it was the obvious choice for a single because it's the song that meant the most to me. Thus, it's the song that I hope will ring true with you guys. I love you very much. Enjoy. Post your stories below. I'll talk to you soon. I promise I won't be wearing vests very often, by the way. I'm not a pretentious vest guy.